Early childhood and special education are the headline items for student achievement this year.
That's Reverend Ronald Thwaites during his sectoral debate presentation last week. And today we come to you from a school that's made special education a major priority, the Genesis Academy. Welcome, I'm Theodore Henry. We'll be spending time with the students and staff at Genesis Academy as we hear more about the programs available here for children with disabilities. Plus, we introduce you to today's child star, young Erica Lumsden, whose amazing vocal skills will be on show. The news, then all this. Soon come.
If the call centers in Jamaica have to shut down, you know how many people would lose their work?
Thousands.
If the tourists stop come to Jamaica, you know how many people would have suffered?
Hundreds of thousands. People, don't skin up with no scammer. Don't take them blood money. It is killing Jamaica. Help put them away.
Silence brings violence.
A message from the Ministry of National Security.
Good day, I'm Samantha Allen and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, May 13. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller is asserting that her administration is committed to providing a favorable environment for business growth and economic expansion.
The government's commitment to rebalance the economy by debt reduction, the expansion of opportunities, job creation, improving the quality of life for the Jamaican people, and encouragement of private sector investment is working.
The Prime Minister was speaking at the opening of the offices of Guardsman Armored Group on South Camp Road last Friday. Government has completed legal arrangements and is now ready to gazette the amended Public Health Tobacco Control Regulations 2013. Though passed in Parliament, the bill laying out the regulations does not take effect in law until it's been signed by the Governor-General and published in the Jamaica Gazette.
Shortly, the amendments to the regulations will be gazetted. We have done all the work in relation to the Attorney General's Department, our chambers, and the Chief Parliamentary Council.
Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson made the announcement during a public lecture at the University of the West Indies recently. He said no further changes had been made to the amendments since the last announcement. The current regulations make it illegal for persons to smoke in specified public places. Murders in the St. Andrew Central Police Division have declined by over 50% between January and May 4 this year when compared to the corresponding period last year. National Security Minister Peter Bunting made the revelation during a recent peace march throughout the Greater Augustown community in St. Andrew. Minister Bunting commended the police, church groups, community members and other stakeholders for playing their part in the Unite for Change campaign, a community peace-building initiative. He also urged the parents to play a more active role in the lives of their children.
Fathers in particular, make sure you play a role in the lives of your children, whether little girls or little boys.
Residents in Waterford and adjoining communities are benefiting from the recent opening of a resource and outreach center. The facility, which is located on the grounds of the Waterford Fire Station, was constructed and equipped at a cost of $4.4 million. State Minister for Local Government and Community Development, Colin Fagan, says the facility is part of the government's commitment to empower communities.
We are passionate about community development, and the establishment of the center is just one of the many steps we intend to take in creating an environment that is conducive to social and economic development.
The center was financed by the Universal Service Fund and completed with the assistance of the Local Government Ministry, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Social Development Commission, and community volunteers. And finally, a newly refurbished cyber center called The Link is now serving residents of Breezy Castle and surrounding communities in Kingston. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites says it's a valuable community resource that should be taken care of.
Think of it, students who have SBAs who need to do research and schoolwork can come here. Micro business operators, people who are doing a little trading, who need a business card or who need something printed, who need to check out something on the internet can come here.
The facility was established by the Multicare Foundation with assistance from telecommunications company Lime. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Samantha Allen. Thanks for watching.
Hi, this is Tessan, and I want all you young people to listen to me very carefully. Crime doesn't pay. You can do so much with your life. Don't throw it away in some gang. Stay in school and work hard for what it is you want. It's up to you. Your future will be determined by the decisions you make. Remember, a gang is a dead end.
A message from the Ministry of National Security.
So I'm here talking to some brilliant students at the Genesis Academy about stardom. So Andre said that a star is someone who shows a special skill or talent, like Usain Bolt, right? Hakeem, tell us about a star that you know of.
Beyond Rihanna, because I like her.
Right. Well, throughout Child's Month, we are featuring some national child stars making major moves. Today, we introduce you to Little Miss Erica Lumsden.
Hi, my name is Erica Lumsden and I'm from the Portmore High and Preparatory School and I am a child star. E, energetic. R, respectful. I, intelligent. C, caring. A, animated.
Some have dubbed this 11-year-old the little girl with the big voice. And it was in St. Mary, at a function where the Prime Minister and other noted officials were in attendance, that we first discovered this budding star who blew away audiences with her superior vocal skills. This child prodigy is certainly on the rise.
I realized that I could sing very well when I was at the age of 9. I used to listen to my sister and some of the times I was jealous and those things. So I just tried it. I used to watch some little Barbie shows until I started singing and I realized that I could sing. I used to practice with tracks and practice with other persons.
And like most great singers, she's had the perfect start, right in the church.
Then sings my soul, my Savior God. I'm a Christian and I go to the Claremont SDA and most of the times I sing down there. How great thou art.
Erica's skill has also been honed at her school, Port Maria High and Preparatory, where Audrey Brown, her coach and principal, has been working assiduously with her. So too is her older sister Evie, another singing sensation.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
To produce such high notes takes great skill, and for Erica, she takes her inspiration from the best.
I believe the children are our future. My inspiration is Whitney Houston. She has melody and she understands the song and she sings it with passion. To make it easier.
And while Whitney has passed away, there's another rising global superstar from right here in Jamaica who she's hoping to meet one day.
I'd like to meet Tessan Chin.
Erica is on the way to one day getting her desired Grammy Award. But for now, she remains content with the countless medals and awards won locally. Most of them come from the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, JCDC's Music and Gospel Festival.
All these trophies and medals are for JCDC national competitions. This one is the overall award for most outstanding songs from the movie. And this one is the most outstanding Class 3 songs from movies. This one is a gold, this one is a silver, and this one is a silver. These medals are for singing.
In addition to those, Erica recently copped 12 medals at the JCDC Parish Championship, with a total of 9 gold medals and 3 silver. And just to show how in tune she is with her craft, take a look at what happened during the middle of this performance during the JCDC music competition.
The key is lower. The key is lower.
The error was fixed and Erica was back on key again.
Mountains and the crashing waves of the shore. Jamaica, and I love your voices speaking deep inside my heart. And my heart must answer.
For her, the future is bright.
Sail on, silver girl, sail on by. When I'm older, I see myself as an international singer. And some of the places I would like to see myself is America, Europe, England, and Trinidad and Tobago. What if you I would like to say to the children who are listening right now is that if they do not succeed on something that they wanted to do, they should try and try again. Never give up. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
My name is Adrian Carl, the double silver medalist in primary school champs, and you're watching Jamaica Magazine.
When I was growing up, you smoked. In the house, and I hated it. But there was nothing I could do. Well, now when you light up, I can leave. But not my little brother here. He's stuck breathing your smoke. And you know it's not good for him. He can't ask you to step out. So I will. Please, if you gotta smoke, don't do it around the kid. Please. Did I get it right, Michael? Good.
Startling figures, right? And the numbers are rising. So in today's HealthWise, we dissect the whole issue of diabetes in children and offer you some practical ways to deal with this condition.
Some people think diabetes is an old age condition, but not so. It's actually pretty common in children. In fact, the World Health Organization says millions of children across the world have diabetes, but many parents do not know that their children are living with the disease. Do you know that approximately 2% of adolescents, young people between 15 and 19 years old in Jamaica, have diabetes? That's what we hear from the Ministry of Health. To deal with the problem, this government body has been regularly promoting healthy lifestyle practices. The strategy is meant to reduce or prevent the incidence of diabetes in children. Diabetes is a lifestyle disease that is affecting a number of Jamaicans, both children and adults. Doctors say you're diabetic if your pancreas is not producing enough insulin. Here to tell us more about this condition is Professor Errol Morrison, President of the Diabetes Association of Jamaica. Professor Morrison, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
What are the different types of diabetes and which is more common in children?
Just before I get into that, in your introduction, you said if the pancreas is not producing enough insulin. But there are other situations where the pancreas is producing adequate insulin, but the body is not using it properly. So, that right away differentiates the two. And when we begin to speak about children in particular, which is our focus today, we are talking mostly about where the pancreas is not producing insulin. So you're dead on. Now, why does the pancreas not produce enough insulin? It can be a variety of reasons. Most commonly, in children, it might simply be an infection. You might be surprised to hear that certain viral illnesses, even the good old mumps and the flu, can result in damage to the pancreas and thus it won't function. Having just explained the underlying cause, these are categorized in two main types. Where the pancreas is not able to function because it's damaged, that is type 1, which is where the individual will need the injection of insulin. You have to put back what the pancreas would normally produce. That's type 1. Where the young person is now gaining weight and developing the diabetes because of the lifestyle, that's type 2. In bygone days, you never heard of type 2 in children. And that's why we're so concerned now that you see both the types 1 and 2 in the young.
How can you prevent it in your children?
What we need to do is to reach out to parents, guardians, friends, peers, all those who, for example, suspect that they may be more prone to developing diabetes. If there's a family history, mother, father, aunt, cousin with diabetes, then you should be advising these young children, watch out, keep your weight down. How are you going to do that? More physical activity. Let's get out and play cowboy and Indians again, right? Instead of just watching all the computers and so on at the parties. Get them into more games.
So these children, some of them know they get diabetic from a younger age and then they move on to adulthood and they're still diabetic. How does this impact them as an individual and the wider economy?
When a child develops diabetes, that is a label and a condition for life. Diabetes is going to be affecting the blood vessels, very importantly. The blood gets thick from the elevated sugar. It's like molasses, So it can't flow properly. It blocks the blood vessels. It's going to cause damage to the tissues. And over time, within 10 to 15 years, you can bet your bottom dollar, damage is going to be occurring in the heart, in the brain, in the kidneys, in the legs, in the nerves. And as a result of that, you will find that the quality of life is going to be affected. Now, if a young person, say in the early teens, gets this, in another 10, 15 years, they are early 30s, when they are beginning to peak in their potential for earning, investment, man-hours at the workplace. And if they are going to be now affected by the diabetic situation because the blood sugars are high, the blood vessels are being clogged, they can't function as well as they should, that is a reduction in productivity.
Thanks a lot, Professor Morrison. Experts say the main symptoms in children and adults may include excessive thirst, weight loss, lack of energy, and frequent urination. You should know that the symptoms more typical in children include tummy pains, headaches, and behavior problems. Living with diabetes can put families under considerable strain. Understanding all the different aspects of the disease and its treatment requires patience, but will really benefit your child and family life. For further information on diabetes, please consult your doctor. You can also get useful tips from the Diabetes Association of Jamaica at 1 Downer Avenue, Kingston 5. Telephone 927-6774.
Did you know regular physical activity controls your weight, reduces your risk of cardiovascular diseases, reduces your risk for type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome, reduces your risk of some cancers, strengthens your bones and muscles, and increases your chance of living longer? Get active, get fit, stay healthy.
Let's get physical, physical.
A school of excellence for students with intellectual challenges and disabilities. Yes, that's Genesis Academy, which started in 2003 with merely 5 students and now accommodates almost 100. With me is principal of this impressive institution, Mistress Donna Lowe. Hi, Mistress Lowe.
Hi, good afternoon.
For those of us who may not be aware, tell us what happens here at the Genesis Academy.
Well, Genesis Academy, as you know, is a high school for intellectual and physically challenged children. And our age group that we cater for are ages 12 to 25. And we work with many different children. We work with autistic children, Down syndrome, and developmentally delayed children. What we like to do, we think of our children not as children with disabilities, but children who are differently abled. And we focus on their strengths and not their disabilities. So we try to empower children, and we have many programs within the school, not just academic, but vocational skills, life skills, social skills, to develop them to be well-rounded persons when they exit the program.
Thank you, Mrs. Lowe. Now let's go over to some of the students to see some of the things that they enjoy doing here at the Genesis Academy. Hi, what are some of the things that you enjoy doing here?
I like doing computer.
Computers?
Music.
Hello, I like hanging out with schoolmates.
That's good, that's great. Great things happening here at the Genesis Academy. Don't leave, stay with us on Jamaica Magazine.
Get up out of the bed. From me born, me never buck up on somebody. Sleep so dead. At 5 o'clock in the morning, you no get up yet? Me we no get no breakfast, you know. You want a bet? Oh, the one that wake you. No look for me, so fix your face. And a while ago in your yarn, me realize you need some toothpaste. You break better than them boy at all. Go fresh up yourself. And I don't want hear a son. At Suda the Ilang Gully right people them supposed to come. Get up! Hurry up! Go do what me say you fi do. Run! 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 Where the anorexal body dog you come from. And if happy with dog rough that, him can compose with the pan TV. Hide him and check the cow and the goat to make sure them consent. And spray out the fowl coop with air freshener to cover up the scent. When you're done, do cut through the bush and see if Sister Clark done me frack. If she not done, no give her me money. She always want take people for idiots. But wait, I know the people them that with X up long mouth Jasper. I would have must him. I the mouth me see first bust the corner. Good day to you, sir. How you doing? I am Ismarella Celestial Logan. I am God-fearing, Jesus-loving, church-going, child-facing, miracle-working, Holy Ghost-filled religious woman.
Lift up your hearts with a smile. Lift up your feet with a dance. Lift up your spirits with a song. It's family time. It's family time. It's family time.
Good parent is a person who grow the child up the right way, a responsible person, a person who fear God and do the right thing.
Someone who takes responsibility for their child financially, emotionally, and Somebody who's just always there.
Well, a good parent is somebody who's always there for the child, always be there and give them whatever they need. You know, it's not just being, you know, just the money and all about, but it's also about the caregiver. Is all about playing the role.
A good parent is somebody, you know, who's there for their child and puts their child first before themselves.
Someone who take care of their children and give them food and shelter.
One who pays all the attention and the interest in their child, give them a good education, and I mean being there for them.
And visit the school and send them to church and look after them, buy them clothes and things, you see me? And check for them youth and things. You see me, that's a good parent.
First, you'd have to ensure that the child is safe, well fed, school, and well, what do they say now? Medical is fine and she's okay, and well disciplined.
A good parent take care of the children, right? Send them to school, make sure that them homework is done. Let me see. Make sure that they have good grades, help them study. Yeah, and make them enjoy themselves, but not to the extent where them go club and so and so. But, you know, make sure them enjoy themselves and have them fun because they are kids, of course.
Sometimes even the greatest joys bring challenge, and the children with special needs inspire a very, very special love.
Children with disabilities are children first.
I agree. We now close the page on our magazine, but we're expressing many thanks to the Genesis Academy for sharing with us. I truly enjoyed my time. Send your emails to the link below, as well as keep connected through our various social media platforms. Till next time, I am Theodore Henry. Keep positive.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.